she wouldn't just believe me. She thought that I was lying to her at the time, which I'm not. So because it's what I have become through work, not to work with Jay. But with Jay made me realize that you wanna do good in the world, there's no way that you can do good in the world and lie. Just to look there. Yes. So, you can control what you can control. I already said that. I pray God all the time. I say, please God, give me the force and the courage to change the things I can change, and the serenity to accept the things that are not to be changed, that they cannot change. Because the way that in my experience uh, magic works, the way that in my belief we manifested our infrastructure that is in control, right? That can be they're in control. They when we do what we do and things get written down in truth verification spreadsheet, they happen. The way that they happen, the time is circular, right? It's not linear, but so if you want to have a big tangent, but I don't want to go now. But the point is that Jay understands very well. He taught me like 1 + 1 is equal to 3. In my experience, you as I'm nobody. I'm nobody, guys. Nobody. I don't want to have the event. I'll bring you here, guys, and show you. And I believe everybody can do what I do, or maybe not. I don't know, but I feel that I'm nobody as an individual. It's the truth. But as a component of FQV, there's no limits. I don't see limits to what we can accomplish. Because, as Jay taught me, and it's very intrinsically, correct me if I'm wrong, very intrinsically, everything that goes around here is that 1 + 1 is equal to 3. So it means that in order for create magic in a simple way, it's to create a new community of consciousness. Like you need at least 2 consciousness. One alone, like in my opinion, in my belief, Jay got to 97%, 20 years fighting alone. Nobody was getting together with him. Then he found me, or I found him, or whatever happened. Prospect. Both our 2 consciousness believe so much in what we were doing, so much effort, without excuses, every day, from Monday to Sunday, Monday to Sunday, every day. And then suddenly we started talking about the future. That's the way that it defines it and it's good. We stopped talking in March of this year, stopped talking about the past, and started talking about the future. That's where we realized that something had happened. This something, in my opinion, is value in a way that there's no way that you as an individual can produce. You need a group. At least another person. At least another person. And it's just the way it is. I cannot explain it. Maybe you can explain it. I cannot explain it, but it's the way it is. 1 + 1 in this context is equals to 2. Because 2 consciousness together, they complete. I don't know. I understand. I don't know how to explain this, but it's just the way it is. And the way that I feel it is that Jay came right to 97%, but it was not before until somebody like in my opinion, myself, got together in the group with him with the same belief, with the same purity, with the same change, and we went back and forward and back and forward. Finally, things started to flow, and then I mean, as I said, there's no skipping steps. There's no skipping steps. I tried. It wasn't a good experience. There's no skipping steps. nothing that you can accomplish in this world that's really valuable without hard work, without integrity, without professionalism, without that's how the way that things work, and it's beautiful, just beautiful. But other people, like my friend said, they get intimidated, or they don't feel like I don't know. I don't wanna make a sound. I don't want to talk about her. I don't understand. The point life is difficult, but maybe it's just the way that we're supposed to be. Because today's I move forward in a way that I could never imagine possible. And 2 days of peace, and yesterday I was just the way that I can picture it is that I was sitting on a chair of energy that was totally, guys, like relaxed, like I was lying in the bed. Instead, I was standing perfectly in balance. My hands were going. Then you stop because it's very important to understand that something that also Jay taught me, and it's true. I mean, it's very important to move forward as fast as possible, but it is important, or even more important, to don't rush things. Don't rush. Things are not happening. Take a step back. It's not happening. Don't rush. So all these things, and we say, today I'm going beyond me myself. I don't know what's going. Can't wait to have the event, but it's going to happen when it's going to happen. No rush. No rush. But the point is that we have, all of us, again, as a group, as a team, and everybody has its role. Everybody's in its role as important. We are different, but we value each other. Anyways, I'm talking too much, guys. Please, next. Somebody else. I want to hear about Joyce as well, and I would like to hear again too.
Okay, I just want to say that am I being heard?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Uh, okay.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I just want to say that it's okay, Alberto, to cry it loud, cry it out, until there's no more to cry about, or you're drained, or your tears are no more. It's okay. Then also, yeah, it's correct what Alex said, that you're really brave enough to open up what you're going through right now, and not all person are like that. Not all people are like that. So, and as you said, also that each one is different and everybody has its role. Yeah, in the team we really need each other. Each one has a specialty, and we need each other to uh, complete the mission. So yeah, so we're here, Alberto. We are just here. If you need us, um, we care for each other. We support each other for the success of the team. Yeah, that's it. I want to say. And also,
Um,
and I just want to add, yeah, as and maybe as cliche as it is, as can be, maybe it's cliche to say, that whatever we're going through, not that we can just pray. We cannot do anything, no. Uh, there's something. There's got to be. God who can help us, something superior, something super that can only help in everything. That's it.
I mean, again, Joyce, I know exactly what I'm going through, and I tell you what I'm going through.
Yeah, yeah,
Take
yeah.
me, take me serious, right? I want to make sure, guys, that you understand it. I'm okay. I wasn't okay a couple of weeks ago. Today, I'm perfectly okay. I'm back in sanity, let's say, right?
Mm.
But I embrace suffer and I live it through, and I suffer a lot because it's who I am. So, but please, I know very well what I'm going through, very well, explaining very well. It's just something inevitable, the part of the process, part of the process. But it's a very clear process, a very it's a very defined process, right? So I'm good overall. Like Jay, it's kind of a metaphor that Jay always says about our overall team, right? Overall, we're good, but in this very specific moment, everything seems to be falling apart, but it's not. That's what I feel. I mean, I'm super good. I'm nervous. I'm in peace. Told you, like the way that
Yeah,
I can
good.
the way that I can explain it is kind of like I came to the last level, and I was, I'm not saying that this is going to be Daniela. I'm pretend Daniela. I want to be happy. Absolutely, I'm going to support her forever. But to her, I'm dead. That's one of the conditions. But the point is that you don't blame anybody. There's nobody to blame. Because yeah, I understand it very well. I understand very well things. So and I feel things very well. I mean, when Alex talks, I understand that he started talking about himself. He was trying to use the opportunity to say something to himself. I mean, we're gonna know more in the future, but let's listen to each other and let's because I know what I'm going through very well. What I don't know is what this is gonna bring me. That's why I need. I mean, I've been looking for a mentor my whole life. I've been asking various people to become my mentor. Finally, I found the best possible in the whole universe. I know. I'm so glad about it. I am who I am because of the teachings I'm having every day. Every day. And then we have our clashes. It's normal. Nobody's perfect. It's just cool. I mean, we are united. We're definitely united. We believe in each other. In my opinion. We believe in each other. Okay.
So, in terms of doing my due diligence, I will, repeat a couple things. Um, in my model, in the way that I, believe and exist in, this concept of what's, righteous path or whatever, is, the idea of just being in the space and the consciousness that we are in, and that it's okay what we are, where we are, and what we're in. So in the concept that, to put it metaphorically, in terms of this, like the physical, metaphorically, it's like, I believe in consciousness, I believe in conscious field theory, I believe in conscious beings of light, I believe in multi-frequency civilizations. I feel that the primary reason why we don't interact a lot with, alien civilizations is because they're in higher frequencies. And I also believe in the concept of, angels and demons and, basically God, right? God. And there's two types of gods. There's gods of, extra frequency civilizations of basically beings that have significant more technological power than ourselves. But then there's also the idea of God and beings of light and angels and anything in other any other type of consciousness that exists in other frequency dimensions than our own in the context of energy, right? As opposed to just frequency. So in the context of energy beings, um, there's just infinite layers and levels of energy and consciousness, and we happen to be at one layer and level, and we call it the physical world, right? But another energy being in conscious light, might see their world as physical to them, right? But the point is that we obviously have the ability to, through consciousness, interact with other realms and other levels of energy and consciousness and manipulating energy and all that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, our physical bodies are not necessarily made for that. Like, I think the easiest way to understand it is like our physical bodies are by definition resistors. So when you channel energy through a physical body, it shorts out. And that's just like physics, right? You put a whole bunch of energy through a very small coiled wire, you get light, but eventually the light burns out. The more energy you put through the coiled wire, the faster the light burns out.
That's why, sorry, Jim.
Yeah.
That's exactly, you see, you just explained it. That's it. You see, what I'm talking about is just manifested here, right? I have a new clarity now because what you just said is explaining to me now very clearly why you always need a community of consciousness. Because what they said is perfect.
Yeah.
So,
So, I mean, everybody chooses their own path, and you choosing a path to have one foot in the energy realm and one foot in the physical realm is perfectly fine. A lot of people do that. I choose the path to trust and believe and support and love all the energy beings, all the consciousness to deal with the energy realm. Because no one's going to deal with the physical realm except for us, right? We are the physical beings. We are the ones dealing with this particular realm. And although other beings can interact slightly with this realm, they won't be ever able to do what we can do in the physical space because we are physical beings, right? So in that context, it's like I trust them to deal with all the energy spaces, and I am focused and am perfectly happy and content within and on the physical world, and encourage others to do so as well. In the concept that everything will be, and it's very interesting, but everything's connected. The whole universe is connected. All of consciousness is connected. By taking care of our space, we are taking care of all other spaces and vibrations simultaneously. Because everything we interact with in the physical reverberates infinitely into every other layer of consciousness and frequency and energy, right? It's just infinite. So it's not like we don't affect anything by focusing on the physical. We affect everything, but we're just so much easier to interact with that which is physical as opposed to that which is etherical. We still can obviously interact with the etherical realms. It's just that etherical beings can interact with those realms much easier than we can, obviously, right? Anyways, that's just my perspective, and I just want to share it again in terms of just doing my due diligence. Also, in terms of the practice, reading through the whole practice at this point, there was only one single component in the practice where we noted that there needed to be a warning, which is actually, pretty unbelievable in my perspective. So it was in the playing experimenting carefully in the guide, and it talks about just the intense energy spiritualing and energy channeling and other sorts of aspects of it. There may be a couple other places that we want to note it, but I think overall there's not much that would need to be changed to make the practice very safe for normal everyday people, so that we're not accidentally burning people's lights out prematurely. You know, so I mean, so overall, where I'm at with the practice now from the beginning is that there could be a very simple, reduced version of this, kind of like, you know, we could call it the basic level. That's very safe for anyone to do pretty much at any time. And that, you know, and then obviously there could be advanced levels or higher levels that could have a slightly more risk where you're doing more extensive channeling and things like that. But anyways, that's just the thing I'll know. I mean, I think there still should be a legal disclaimer just for safety and, you know, reminding people. But overall, I'm very
Yes.
happy with the practice. I'm very impressed on the concepts of the simplicity of just seeing yourself and seeing yourself through the eyes of a child, to play, to enjoy, to just have fun, manipulate with energy. All that is very, very light. It's very healing. It's very interactive, and it's very educational, and, you know, conscious. So it's a very, very impressive practice on every level, you know, and it can be done in a way that can be very safe. Obviously, Alberto, one of the reasons why I get concerned about it is you take it way further, you know, in what you
Way further.
do
Yeah.
in your own practice is way beyond what we're writing here
And
in.
that's why
Yeah,
and that's why this is what we want to write down, because
yeah,
again, what I'm concerned is the event. Because if everything goes as planned, we're going to be about 70 people. And when you are there with me, today I escalate immediately into very powerful things. I can do it now if you need to see it. But that's where I'm concerned, because we should write it. Be aware that the more people are going to do the practice, what you said. Now, you see, that's why I hired SVG, because today I have shifted into the following component, because if you read what Jay wrote, he explains it better than, than I can, and I could. Right? There's parts of the document that's amazing. I read it 3 times. We keep reading it because we have other things to do. It's perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. Jay would take the lead and explain things much better than I can. The point is that Jay, if you do it individually, what you said is the ripple effect. Right? You call it the ripple effect. So you remember, I remember well, right? The fact that even if you focus on just yourself or your space, since we're all interconnected, you don't know what. Because the point is that you want to change the world, you start by changing yourself. And by changing yourself, you're changing the world, because you're the world. I mean, what they just said, right? And so, what I'm very concerned is the event. I'm not even sure the event will happen. I write before, but maybe Jay will do it. I don't know. We need to think. The situation is a bit confusing, because I feel like I don't know. I don't know. We see this. But that's exactly what I was looking forward for, because this is what money is for. Generate value, because I have something that is incomplete. I understand that it's incomplete, but I understand the power. So I use my money to go to somebody like Jay. Hey, hey, here is this money. Can you please explain me better this and better this? And this is what happened. This is better. In the world, in my opinion, my experience, in front of everybody, it's not the way that the world functions today. Money is the ultimate goal. Money is evil is justified because of monetary reasons. To me, this I would kill a mosquito. I mean, for me to kill a mosquito, you need to pay me. I don't know. I mean, now I don't even think about a sufficient value to me to consciously kill a being, an earthling, consciously killing, going there with violence and killing. because money is very important, must be respected. It's very difficult to make, and definitely it's great. It's the foundational component for you to become the best version of yourself because it makes you
Yeah.
comfortable. And you can become the best
But
version only if you're comfortable. But it's a component of like I change. People change when there's money. As soon as you talk money, people become crazy. They judge. They don't listen. They just think about it. People think about all their stuff. Instead, what I have learned, I mean, what I always had, but thanks to activities, mentorship, I have clarity about it. I can explain. Is that money is the fundamental component of the professional realm. We use it to generate value. And in our world, in my opinion, in my understanding, in my experience, I mean, the value that we are looking for to produce is the right value or helping people. Guys, there's nothing more important than people. And nobody cares about people. I mean, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of young, not only people. No, sorry, no, this is wrong. No. The nature itself, the harmony of the universe, the nature, consciousness, harmony with nature, innocence with all earthlings and all beings, conscious, life. That's more important. And today, everything is justifiable for a piece of paper. It's a piece of paper. A number of computer. And I don't understand it. I just don't. It doesn't make sense in my limited brain. So I get nervous and I fight all the time. I'm just so tired. I think we're in a better place where not before to I don't know, fight or before to get out of it. But that's the situation. Yes.
yes,
Yes.
indeed. So I just want to mention that we are at about 45 minutes until the life support session, right?
Yeah, we can stop here if you want, guys. I'm feeling so much better. So much
Great.
better.
Good,
Yeah.
good,
Thank
good.
you so much. Yeah, yeah. I needed this.
Alex or Joyce, is there anything last things you wanted to add?
Uh,
Wait,
Alex,
Alex has
Alex
his
is
hand up.
kind of
Your hand up,
yes.
Alex?
I, yeah, I didn't know that. The yellow. I noticed maybe before.
Mm,
Alex, your hand is up.
yeah, I was writing.
Raising,
I was trying to write in, and
raising.
no, no. Well, but uh, I could say so many things that I wouldn't like to repeat. I love what Jay said about frequencies, energies, and all. Um, but I can understand the difficult situation, but I like your attitude. So it it is just maybe a beginning, or I don't want to say nothing that I don't know. So it's part of the process, and god's God give us the maybe the test or the opportunities to be every time a better person. So I'm pretty sure that you will get the best out of this to become a better person.
Indeed.
For sure. I mean, it's already happening, right? It's already happening. But the point, Alex, is that we are very serious about transforming the world. So difficult things, hard things, who we are. I mean, we're not scared because we know that we can always become better together in order to escalate and go to further. That's what we do, and that's what we're doing. And it's happening. Today, I have a very good state of mind because I realized something else that is very important. Right? I thought that God was moving forward in resetting, right? With the, the diluvio during Noah and killed everybody. God killed everybody. That's just Noah and his family. But then I'm reading the Bible now. Right? Reading the Bible, I'm going to church. I love it. It's amazing. I'm doing some magic. With there are people. The church is starting to get very full. But as Jay said, I had a very strong peak to understand it. But today, I'm like in harmony. Like I don't scare people anymore. It's very important. I'm not scared because, because I learned. Right? So I learned. So I'm getting back in managing to interact with the world better. Right? So the church, I'm reading the Bible, and God says that He was very. I brought it down. This is very important. Right? It's here. So God says, Genesis 9:21. This is in Portuguese, so I'm gonna do real time translation. And O Lord felt okay when finally they disembark. No, disembark. They do something that is called the Holocaust on another planet, which the Bible is they call it a animal sacrifice, but in my understanding, in my communications, and in my information, it's just a big feast. Because in my life, what I want to do is work hard for helping people. Check. I will do.
Mhm.
Eat well with good people. And that's not happening too often, but okay. That's happened a lot. And I make love to the same woman over and over again, which is now is far away. It's, so, and that's what happens. No, I don't think it makes a animal sacrifice. It makes a big feast. And God, here in the Bible says that God, he smells the very good smell of good food, right? And this smell it makes him say the suave shero is very gentle smell. Makes him sad in his heart. I will never decide again to amaldiçoar. Come si fa Alex? Amaldiçoar in inglese. To curse. To curse the world, the earth, because of man. Because
Uh-huh.
uh, the imagination of the heart of man, it's like what I understand that God is saying here is that He created man in a way that evil is part of man from the setup, from the start, right? So, but there is so it's something that he cannot really be taken away, but the man has so many good ways. So he takes the decision never curse the earth,
Mhm.
and because of man or the wrongdoing of man, because it's his wrongdoing. He created man. He understands that. So he gets better clarity, right? So he takes this very important decision, and so he promises to never hurt all beings like he did with the killing. So he says, as long as the earth will last, there will be cold and heat, there will be summer and winter, there will be day and night, they will never stop. And this, I wrote it in my wall, it gave me the clarity that I confronted of the new thing, and it's flowing well. So what I believe that God is doing, in my opinion, my experience, my feeling, is he's speaking trustworthy humans like myself, because they have demonstrated God that whatever happens, uh, God can rely on me that I will follow the righteous path. I will be pure. We go, no matter how difficult, no matter how it seems impossible, no matter the challenges, the evil that must be enfrentado, that must be addressed. I will follow that path because the truth is only one. The truth is one, so there's only one path. So no matter what, demonstrated my opinion, my feeling that God can trust me. So when this happened, I was suffering. I went to hell and came back. Because it's not as important as you like if as you fall down is not as important as you stand back up. And today I stand back up because I'm a component of very strong groups that supported me become who I am today. As an individual, again, I'm nobody. So, so this is very important because now I know, because this is my opinion, my understanding, my feeling. It's true. I know that the reset will not happen. So something that happened during the Noah times will not happen again. But what I believe it's going to happen, and the trajectory is now with Israel and probably Iran starting, it's just going faster and faster in the directions that God is putting together uh, the people that will rebuild the planet after the nuclear holocaust that is going to happen in a couple of years maximum. And this scary stuff. Go see a couple of videos of nuclear holocaust. People are just, those people that are building bunkers, but I don't want to go there, but the fact is that act and we're going to rebuild if what we're going to rebuild through the amazing right tools that the J, which in my opinion J is one of the very few beings or the only being that I can imagine that can understanding there is 8 dimensions, right? There is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So dimension 0, in my understanding, my feeling is God. Like what embraces everything. You don't question it. You don't even try to understand it. You don't waste time that you don't have to waste in trying to understand things that from the start you're not being created to understand because of J. Again, explained very well. We are physical beings. We're very limited. So we need to uh, conclude our experience in our physical bodies to maybe become eternal beings. Or I don't know.
I don't know how limited we are, though. I think that's a limiting belief. It's just a opinion, right?
Yeah, yes, exactly. It's an opinion about myself. I know that I know my limits, right? So I know that I don't waste
So
time
the question is not
trying.
are we limited. The question is how do we work through the tools that we were given to maximize every level of our power, right? I mean, it's just our power is infinite. The question is not how powerful are we. The question is how do we access our true potential,
Yes,
our true
yes.
power.
Like
But I do want to mention that we are at break time and we are at, if we're going to take a half an hour, the legally required half an hour break
yes,
before the next session, this is our last chance.
yes,
Otherwise,
yes.
we will be going into overtime.
And it makes perfect sense. It's flowing because what I was about to say, it's not the right time to say, and it's gonna come. So I'm very good to stop here and see you in half an hour with live support. Obviously, let's
Cool.
prioritize everybody but myself.
Yeah. So for the wrap up, Joyce, are you able to track the hours for the client training hours or Alex, do you want to do that? Joyce, can you
Now,
do that?
now,
Yeah,
now. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yes, 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 yes.
Or later. We don't. You don't have to do it now. But I just want to put your name by that task, and otherwise, I think we're good.
So
We're good to
wrap
go.
up. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
wrap up, Jay. So the situation is that the document that is there. Alex, can I mute yourself? I'm not able to
Yes.
follow my
Okay.
text. Yes.
Sorry, 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 sorry.
The point is that the document that you presented to me is something that I wasn't expecting because it's beyond my period. So I'm not sure I'm gonna move forward with that because at the moment uh, I'm getting better resonance. I mean, today I cried my heart out and still need to cry more, but I'm getting to the resonance is getting in place, right? So, but the point, Jay, is that I don't really know what to say. I think it's just need to read it together, go
Yes,
through it, and
yes. I love
let's
the reading it together and going through it
yes,
together. Beautiful.
yes,
We'll keep working on it and keep updating. I have more questions for section 6 and 7, but otherwise we are moving forward good. And spending an hour on the event next tomorrow or next week will get us on track on the event too. So we're good.
yes, absolutely. We're good. We're very good. And I saw that Mamoon. One of the goals of Mamoon is to set to set up the website of ACU. I mean, he doesn't even know that there's already a website. So I don't know what we should tell Mamoon, but also Jay, regarding all the situation, and we will talk about it next time, right?
The what situation? Oh yeah, yeah. The overall situation.
The organization coordination of this time thing, right?
Yeah,
Wrap
yeah.
up next
We'll
steps.
figure it out. I mean, it's just I think it's just all mainly vocabulary, getting clarity, because a lot of
Yeah,
miscommunication is just based on like not understanding things. So I'm not worried about it. Yeah, we'll figure it out. One
yeah,
step at a time.
yeah. But I mean, yes, the point is that in my feeling, current feeling is that MMI documenting of this that's why I'm moving forward in other directions now. That I'm way more
And you said it very.
advanced because it has become above my pay rate. That's how I can yes.
But you said it very
You gave me
good
something
today.
that is yeah, above my
Yeah,
pay
you
rate.
said it. You said it very good today, which is basically that MMI should stay pure and be separate from all policies. So I understand that concept, and I know there's ways we can do that, and so we'll just figure it out. Okay.
Yeah, I mean the way that MMI flows is by updating the document.
Yeah.
We update the document, we update the practice, but it's guidelines. Everybody should be free to do whatever they want. And people should be about the work. I mean, if we're about to go into the spirituality stuff and there's somebody
Mhm.
that it's not flowing, I will tell. I can say, I will tell. But today there's nobody. Everything is harmonized back. I don't see any. Because Mamoon is not even showing up. The problem is not there. I would love Mamoon to come and do some, but I don't know. But everything is going.
Yeah. Let's not worry about Mamoon or hold our breath.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna take off. I'll be back in
Yes, me too. Me
30
too.
minutes.
Me too.
All right.
Yes, guys. 30 minutes. See you.
Okay.
See you in 30, guys. Yeah, I do the notes. I do the notes. Because there are special notes for us.
Thank you, Alberto, for
Thank you,
opening
guys.
the,
Thank you
for this support.
for the support. But the point, Alex, is that you're moving forward very quickly. I'm amazed at the step forward that you made in this week. Yes.
I had I had
Congratulations.
a
Congratulations.
I had a lot of help.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're here to help each other. Nobody, again, as individuals, we are nobody. We
Yes.
are somebody because we are components of a team that works together to help each other to improve.
Yes.
Everybody, as Joyce said, everybody is unique and has its purpose, its speciality, and so that's why we become
Amen.
strong. Yeah, amen.
Amen.
So, amen.
Amen.
But what I would say, Alex, is that The way to transform the world is to be true. I don't care about saying these things on live stream. It's who I am. So
Good, good.
yes. So
Always,
we don't have time to waste time with this bullshit. Right? I
yes,
have bullshit. We have more important things to move forward. We
that's
keep
right.
everything public because this way we worry only to keep secret those very crucial things like bank accounts and assets systems, this kind of things, right? They're on our personal information. But all the rest, we don't have time to waste time. Waste
Correct.
a lot of time in making everything. No, it's public. Go read it. We are moving forward.
Yes.
Guys, see you on live support. Live support is
See
amazing.
you in 30
You
minutes.
should come. Yeah, you should come, Alex. Absolutely. It's amazing.
Yes.
Joyce, you as well, if you want. But it's very late for you, Joyce. Maybe it's better you go rest. I don't know. You decide.
Thank
Mhm.
you.
Thank you, guys. God bless you. Talk to you
Thank
later.
you, Alex, for.
Thank you, Joyce, also.
Thank you.
Okay.
Speak
Thank
Bye
you, guys.
again.
Good,
bye.
good work. Bye bye.
See you. Mhm.